Welcome digital marketing students. It's me, Mr. Cheney, with another brilliant tutorial. This one's actually replacing an older one because we have new information, actually just updated information about the 9 composition elements of photography that we just went over yesterday, February 17th in our notes. So where do we find the assignment that is assigned to this? We are going all the way to the photography section, and the 2 assignments that were assigned based on the notes that we took yesterday on the composition tools are this one right here, Elements of Photography Scavenger Hunt, and then Elements of Photography Collage in Canva. So we're going to start with the Scavenger Hunt, and I'm actually making this video to replace this one because it mentions an older lecture and notes, so I'm just going to replace it, update it with today's new stuff. So here's the slide deck. And as always, we're putting our name right down here, and I've listed the 9 elements right here for us to go find. And this is just a scavenger hunt on Google Images. So we're going to find all of these elements that were talked about in the notes yesterday, and find a picture and place them there, and that's it. So this is a pretty easy one as far as finding and just placing pictures. Now, where do we find examples of these? On the notes that we took yesterday. And so the notes that we took yesterday can be found up here in the skills week 5 to 8, photography composition. These are the notes right here. So if you need examples from the notes that we took, you can find them here. So this was rule of thirds, leading lines, symmetry, and so forth. So that's going to give you a kind of an idea of what you're looking for. Now, how do we go to Google Images and get the best images? So when we're searching, we'll go to Google Images like this, and we're going to put in rule of thirds and make sure to put the word photography. And we're going to keep that word photography for each one of these elements so that you can get good examples. You can even click the one that says examples. And so all of these are great as long as the subject of the picture is in the intersection or the corner like I talked about yesterday, then we're good to go. So you want to left click first to get the clear image. And in this case, we can copy paste because we have our slide over here. So we're going to go to the appropriate slide, rule of thirds, control V to paste, resize. And we've got rule of thirds ready to go just like that. Okay. Now we're going to go do the next. So we have leading lines. So we'll go back and we'll just replace these words with leading lines and find some examples. And we got some great ones. So left click, then right click and copy. We've got leading lines. Go back to our slides and put that straight in and resize, and we're going to be good to go. So we are going to do this for every single one of these slides. All right, and now through the magic of editing, we have every single slide ready to go. So all the elements from rule of thirds, leading lines, balancing elements, symmetry, patterns, framing, cropping, depth, background, and view. Found all of these images on Google Images. And just a couple I wanted to point out. When you find cropping, find an example that actually shows both photos. So the original with everything around it, and then the crop of the actual image. So that's good. Depth, remember, is something where you see foreground, middle ground, and background. So you want to make sure you're getting the right one for that. Background is having a non-distracting background and you know exactly what your subject is. And then just viewpoint could be bottom up or it could be top down. And that's it. So you're just finding, it's a scavenger hunt. You're finding images on Google Classroom. Make sure you're getting clear images. Okay, that's where you do the left click, then right click. And that's it. And you can move on to the actual Canva assignment right after this. And if you need any help in class, of course, I'll be there for you. And I'll see you back in class.